And I'm not even kidding you, that was almost dead on. No joke. Now, you might already be familiar with the EP9 pistol. Well, today we're going to be taking a first look at the Extar EP45 pistol. That's right, chambered in 45 ACP. So let's go. What's up, crew? It's Chris from CloverTac. Welcome back to the channel, and we're going to get into the specifications on this pistol. Hopefully put some rounds on steel here in a few. But this is going to be obviously a first look, the first shots that I'm going to fire out of this. I do have a red dot on here. This is a red dot from Four Peaks Imports, and we need to get some type of a zero on this before we go further down range and try to put rounds on steel. So let's do that first, then we'll talk about the specs. Now, obviously, we've got to live fire to dial in this red dot. And anytime we're doing live fire, safety is always first. Got my eyes on. Let me get my ears in. We'll make this happen. Okay, here we go. Very first shot with the EP45. I don't know whether I'm going to be on paper or what's going to happen here, but here we go. And I'm not even kidding you, that was almost dead on. No joke. Did I get that lucky? It's pretty close. Oh, that is close. You know, sometimes it just works out. No joke. Picked up this Four Peaks Imports red dot, and I haven't had it on any other firearm. I have not dialed it in, and we're right there in the 2-inch or so spot as far as point of aim versus point of impact at 25 yards. So, man, that makes everything so much easier. So let's turn this thing off real quick since it's close enough. I'm not even going to worry about it. Let's get the turret caps back on and get rid of the screwdriver. We don't need it. I was going to mention that what I am shooting today is some of this Winchester white box. Not my favorite ammunition by any stretch of the imagination. 230 grain FMJ. And with those 5 rounds, everything seemed to run fine. So, as we talked about a second ago, this is chambered in 45 ACP. 6.5-inch barrel covered by the handguard, which is M-lock. Now, this is a linear style compensator on the end. That is not the barrel. Pretty much full Picatinny rail all the way down. People are going to ask, does it use Glock mags? Yes, it does. It uses Glock mags. Now, as far as weight, it's going to come in, I don't know, somewhere around 4.5 pounds, and overall length about 24 inches or so. Now, one thing I do not want to forget to mention is going to be the charging handle. This is a reciprocating charging handle. So when you're gripping this thing, however you're gripping, you want to make sure that you're not in the way of that charging handle, because as this thing cycles, that charging handle is going to move back and forth. Since we really didn't have to do a lot of work as far as getting this thing sighted in, we're loaded back up and we'll go down range. We'll put some of that 45 ACP on steel. I did forget to mention one thing. This does have a spot on the back here for a quick detach sling stud. Wanted to mention that because when we do get down range, I am going to be using a sling on this pistol. That's not an uncommon practice. Once upon a time, before pistol braces, and we all know what's going on with pistol braces nowadays, but once upon a time, slings were really a popular thing to use with these larger pistols like this. And I'm going to use that for a couple of reasons. The first is, you know, when I'm standing and I'm offhand, that's going to allow me a little better stability with using that sling. That's the whole point of a sling in the first place. But also to kind of give you an idea as we move forward with legislation and court battles and other things in regards to pistol braces, you might find that using the sling on your larger pistols to be something worth looking into. So now we're down range. We're about 15 yards from the berm. I do have some of our 6-inch steel hanging. We're going to see if we can put rounds on steel. All right, here we go. Got 10 rounds. Let's see how many times we can make that sucker ring. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's 3, 4. So I lost count. Maybe I only loaded 9 instead of 10 there. That's entirely possible. But either way, that was a lot of fun. Some quick final thoughts on the Extar EP45. I like it. I like having the 45 ACP in a larger pistol platform like this. I think it's pretty cool. It handles well. It shoots well. Could this be a home defense option for somebody out there? Yeah, I think it probably could be. Is it fun to take out on the range and shoot steel? You better believe it is. If you want to check out some more cool videos that I've got here on the channel, they're loaded for you right here. As for this one, we're done. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.